guys. So in this video we are going to solve the question penthouse. Okay, this is a very interesting question, and this question has a prerequisite, which is the question before this question, which was maximum sum non-additional elements. So because in this question we will discuss the what and how of the question, but the why have already been discussed in the previous question. Okay, so if you haven't already solved the question and haven't already watched our video on that, I would advise you to do so. If you do, you will enjoy this question a lot while solving it. Okay, so keeping that in mind, let's start and discuss what the question wants us to do. Okay, so let me first take this input to our board and explain what it actually means. Okay, so the first thing is that we have been given a number n, and this n represent number of houses. Okay, we have also been given a matrix like this for n houses. This is an example for n is equal to 4. Okay, we have been given like this, and it every row has 3 columns. So what these 3 columns represent, I will discuss it in a minute. So first of all, our job is to paint these n houses using any one of these 3 colors. For example, we have been given 3 options: red, blue and green. So using these 3 colors, we have to paint these n houses. Okay, but the thing is, we cannot paint any 2 consecutive houses with the same color. So uh, if I paint the first row, first house, basically this is for the first house. Again, I'll discuss what these 3 values represent, but let us just understand this. If I paint this first house as red, I cannot paint the second house as red. Okay, this is not allowed. If I paint this as red, I will have to paint this house as either blue or green. And if I paint this house as, let us say, green, I cannot paint this house as green. Okay, I will have the option to either paint it with red or blue. So you understand the concept, right? We cannot paint any 2 consecutive houses with the same color. Okay, and what this input represent is that for all the n houses, these represent the cost. So this is for red, this is for blue color, and this is for green color. So this one represent, let us say this is at index wise, this would be 0, 1, 2 and 3, right? But this is the first house, this is second house, this house. Okay, so just for understanding purpose, let me just name it first house, second house, third house and fourth house. So for first house, to paint this first house with color red, I would have a cost of 1 rupees. To paint this first house as blue, I would have a cost of 5 rupees. Similarly, to paint this first house as green, I would have the cost of 7 rupees. So, so I hope you understand the concept. This matrix is nothing but respective cost of painting each house with the corresponding color. Okay, so this one is the cost of painting with corresponding color, which is what, red. This is this is the cost of painting this house as blue. Similarly, if we visit the second row, visit the first row, which is for the second house. So this is the cost of painting the second house as red. This is the cost of painting the second house as blue. This is the cost of painting the second house as green. Okay, so I hope you get the concept, right? I hope you understand the question that we have to do. Now what we have to do is we have to actually find the minimum cost of painting this house in the valid order, in the valid what can you say, in a valid while following all the rules. Basically, that what are the rules is that we are only allowed to use these 3 colors, and no 2 consecutive houses should be of the same color. Okay, so while doing that, we have to find the minimum cost of painting all the n houses. So how will we do that is, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to assign the storage. As we do, the first thing we do is assign storage and meaning, then we find the direction, and the last thing we do is traverse and solve. That is what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm going to assign a storage, and the storage would be of the same size as of the given matrix. Okay, so this is of the size of n cross 3. So that is what my storage would be of. So let us first, what first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a